This is so amazing. The fuck is happening, dude? This is so incredible, dude. Look at the rocks. Look at them. If you've ever wanted an argument for why you shouldn't buy a new truck, here's one. No, I'm just joking. This isn't necessarily something that will happen to everybody. I'm hoping it's just something from the break-in period of the truck. I've talked to the Ford dealership. Unfortunately, I am 1,500 miles from my hometown, so I don't really have any serious connections here. But my brake fluid was passed below the min line. It was practically empty, honestly, and I was getting the error code on my engine. I'm towing an RV, so I don't want to be messing around and risking losing my brakes. So I went ahead and I refilled it, and I'm hoping that refilling it will fix the issue. Right now I'm scanning the computer again, and I'm gonna see if it throws any other codes. If it does throw a code, after I clear it, I'm gonna have to just go to a Ford dealership. Fortunately, my truck's a 2025, so it's still under warranty, and it should be covered, but it's just another nuisance. And you see, had this been a van, I would have to go to the Ford dealership, leave the van, and then kind of be left in the dust. Now with this, I'm gonna rent, most likely rent a spot somewhere, like an RV park, for like just a couple days, so they can work on the truck, and I'll have a place here. So let's clear, confirm. All right, guys, so we are driving, and I think I'm in the clear. I cleared the codes on the computer. I refilled the brake fluid. It's just really strange for that to be happening on a brand new truck. All right, guys, so made it to Buc-ee's. I checked the oil, or the brake fluid, not moving. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try some Buc-ee's and see what they have. I've never been here before, so first time experience. So let's see what they have. All right, I'm back. I got they didn't have the chicken sandwich, so I got the brisket sandwich. I know I'm supposed to be dieting, but listen, it's Buc-ee's, and I've never been to Buc-ee's, so we're gonna have some Buc-ee's, and we're gonna see how it is. Oh my God. Dude, that is the best sandwich I've ever had in my life. Holy shit. Dude, that tastes like beef jerky, but if beef jerky wasn't dry. So this is like what they have before the beef jerky is dried. Holy crap. All right, guys, so I am back in crisis mode. I found the leak on the bottom of the car. I can show you guys real quick. Hopefully you guys can see it, but there's a leak there. It's right behind the rear differential. There's a little hose, which is for the rear brakes, and that is leaking pretty bad. So I'm going to, I've been stressed. This has been stressing me out today. So this is kind of the negatives of doing this. I'm gonna drop off the RV. Fortunately, I have the funds to park the RV at an RV park. I'm gonna park it at an RV park, drop off the truck at the Ford dealership, and then make my way back. Unfortunately, I'm working, so it's super tough to get all this handled. Oh my God, I wouldn't expect this on a brand new truck too, man. It freaking blows. All right, guys, so update for you. I was able to get everything situated, thank God. I dropped off the truck to the dealership, and there should be, the repair should be done within the week, and they should be covered by the warranty. Took my shirt off because it's like 100 degrees and it's hot, but I'm in the RV park now. See, I'm loving the fact that this is the option that you have if you have any issues. I'm having issues with my truck, and I just parked up the RV at an RV park. It's for a week, it was 200 bucks. So this is a steal. It's gonna delay my trip a little bit, but I'd rather be, you know, safe on the road with the truck than to have any sort of issues later on down the line with the brakes. So thankfully we're getting that situated. I was supposed to be working already, but I think my brakes having issues warranted taking some extra time off. But yeah, check this out. Little cornhole games. They have, like I said, they have kayaks too. You can take a kayak out, and that's pretty dope. Oh, the water is freaking warm. I'm definitely getting into that, especially with this Texas heat. It'll be nice to get in this. Got the truck back about 2 days after I dropped it off at the dealership. I got the outlets working on my RV, which I don't even know if I mentioned it in the video yet, but I thought something happened with my RV's outlets, that they all stopped working. The RV's working fine. It turns out it was just the port that I was plugging into at the RV park that was the culprit. Just start heading towards Colorado, get out of Texas, go to a state that has cooler weather in the evening, so I don't have to be running my AC anymore. I'm gonna be able to just pop my windows open and let the air come into the actual RV. It's gonna be pretty nice. I waited for a girl like you to come and save my life. Recall the days I waited for you. You know the ones who said I'd never find someone like you. We made it to Colorado. Hopefully you guys can see the mountains there. They're pretty faint in the background, but we made it. All the chaos of the truck and the RV are resolved, so that's no longer a concern. And yeah, so we're just gonna go work my job now. The weekend's coming up now, so we're finally in Colorado. I was trying to talk about it this morning, but I was just still half asleep. Going over, I'm in Colorado Springs. I'm going to be going this weekend to explore the mountainous areas in that direction, and oops, don't want to show that. Going to be exploring the mountains in the area and trying to find some places that I can actually park my RV at. I finished working. I'm at the same Bass Pro as before, and tomorrow morning I'm going to wake up and go to the site that I booked. So I booked an RV. It's not really an RV park, it's just some acreage. I think I mentioned it earlier, but because I think my girl mistakes me for somebody else, and every time she takes my hand, all the wonders that remain become a simple fact. We made it to Rocky Mountain National Park. Fun. Just gotta wait in line now. Look how badass that looks. It's probably only gonna get even better as we get into the park. So apparently the lady was telling me that the parking is full at the actual Bear Lake. So I'm gonna have to use the parking lot and then take a shuttle bus or something that will take me the rest of the way. But holy crap, look at this view, dude. Oh, I don't think I could get that on video. There's a little chipmunk. There's some bear poop. And you can tell that it's bear poop because that's what it is. Just kidding, that's horse. That's horse poop. We're on a horse trail. Hee. I pranked you. Dude, I really want to get good at hiking, man. This is fun, but like, I'm dying already and I just started. Oh my God, I got turned around. I don't know where I am. I think I'm going back to the parking lot, actually. I don't want to do that. Ooh, this looks super mysterious. We'll go this way. Into Narnia we go. Oh, dude, this is so sick. This would be such a cool place to camp right here. This would be amazing. I'm gonna try to get a closer look for you guys. Can you guys see him there? Hey, buddy. Hey, you're okay. You're okay. I've been going up this mountain for 2 hours now. There's no signs of intelligent life forms.
And there seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere.
Hello? Oh, yeah.
Ah! Just kidding, I've been going up this for like 5 minutes. But holy crap. I gotta work on my cardio. We made it to the top. Just kidding. Keeps going. I'm gonna start going down because it looks like the storm is coming. You don't want to be on a mountain when there's a storm. God, look at this. That's a fat gerbil right on the rock. All right, guys, so I got done with Bear Lake. I'm heading out of the park now. I saw pretty much most of what you can see there. It's really nice, but it's really micromanaged, honestly. So I'm gonna go to some other parts of the park that are less bureaucratic. Look at this view, guys. Just incredible. People fishing out there. I'm gonna go over to this little pond. I want to take a look. What kind of fish do you catch out here? Trout. Just trout primarily? Yeah. Okay. Alright guys, we're back on the road. Heading over to Utah now. And yeah, we're just taking, went west of Denver on I-70. And we are here. Man, it sucks because I'm driving and I can't really get a good look at this, but these views are just insane. Alright, so this is officially the biggest grade that I have done. This is going to be a 7% grade. And yeah, so far, I'm going to leave it in 5th gear. And if you're ever doing this, do not worry about rushing. You take your time. Forget about the people in the background. Like right now, I'm at 60 miles per hour. I'm gonna just lightly tap on the brakes, bring me to slow down. I don't want to pass 60 miles per hour. Not because it's the speed limit, but just because 60 miles per hour is, in my opinion, the cutoff point where if you start gaining a lot of speed and your brakes really start wearing out. Like right now I'm at 63. I'm gonna just tap the brakes again. And we're in 5th gear, going down. I'm gonna tap the brakes again. And again, we're just tapping it lightly, letting it go. You don't want to hold on to your brakes for more than like 3 seconds, at most 5 seconds if it's an emergency situation. And yeah, so we're in 5th gear, 7% grade, passing 60 again. I'm gonna go ahead and tap my brakes just slightly. I'm also manually pressing the trailer brake controller, so I'm not just using my truck brakes. My truck brakes really only activate my trailer brakes until like 30 or 40% compression. So I'm gonna press my brakes, 2, 3, 4, and then you let them go. I'm at 55 miles an hour now. You see those little ramps right there to our right? That's a runaway ramp. So if you ever have brakes that fail, you have a ramp that can catch you. It's gonna do some damage, obviously, to your car, but it's better than dying. So yeah, we're in 5th gear. We're at about 3,300 RPMs roughly. So it's not terrible. All right, we're getting to 60 again. I'm gonna go ahead and slow down. 3, 4, there you go. We're back at 50 miles an hour. We're in 5th gear. And that 5th gear really helps keep you steady while you're going down these steep grades. The one I did previously a little while ago was 6%. This is 7%, so this is a little bit more aggressive, but not by much. This is still pretty manageable. I'm not really stressed. The first one I was really stressed because it was the first one I've ever done, but I did enough research to know more or less how to manage this, and it was a piece of cake, really. So yeah. All right, I'm pulling over for a bit. I want to let the truck cool down a little bit because I've been pushing it through the mountains for like 3 hours straight. So we're at this restaurant right here, Cowboy Kitchen. Food was okay, but what really got me here is the freaking view. Look at this.
This is so amazing! Oh my goodness!
Yes, I'm fucking smiling, dude. This is so incredible, dude! Look at the rocks! Look at them! Yo, what's up, guys? So, finally found, I was looking on the Onyx app and I found some, now that I'm in the western side of Colorado, I found some spots of BLM land that are actually pretty massive. So I'm gonna go check it out. I'm on the way right now. You can kind of see the mountains off in the distance. I am a little worried about that because I cannot be in the mountains, at least not during the work week, because I need my Starlink to function, and mountains tend to disrupt the signal. So that's all theory. I haven't actually tested that. This is kind of like the, I mean, I haven't had any issues with the other mountains, but I wasn't actually like deep inside the mountains. So this will be the first real trial run, and if I end up noticing any issues, I'll just turn the RV around. All right, so the main road has become a dirt road, and I don't know if I want to take my RV down all of this, if I'm being honest. So I might just go back. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to that campsite and kind of figure it out from there. I am presently and have been here for the last 2 days in Grand Junction, Colorado, Florida, and it is really hot. There's like a heat wave passing through, and I chose like the absolute worst days to come over here. Yesterday got into like 102, 104 degrees. I am miserable, so I'm just working from the car right now because even the AC can't keep up with this heat in the RV. Yeah, that's basically what I've been doing. I've just been working here, trying to make sure I stay hydrated and keep sunscreen and stuff on. Tonight I'm planning on leaving after work and probably heading west, even though Utah is also largely desert, especially in the south. So I'm just gonna start heading in a western direction, try to find some elevation somewhere that I can park up at and stay for a week or two. While this place is great for parking, like I haven't been bothered by anybody. I was talking to some of the other locals here, and they say they see people park up here for months at a time with no issues, but it's just too hot. I was looking at the forecast in a week or two. In a few weeks, this area should be much more manageable. It's going to drop down to the highest it's going to be is around 80, 85. And that's a lot more manageable than 100, 102, 104 degrees. So it's been fun. I've been exploring this area, a lot of really cool sites. If you go further down this road, which this road is actually called Road 21, it goes all the way through the mountains that are over there, and then it keeps going and it starts going west. So it's a pretty long road. Right where that petroleum manufacturer is, right there, the paved road ends, and then it becomes just dirt the rest of the way. So yeah, it's a dirt road the rest of the way, so I can't really pull the RV through it. But if it was just the truck, I went with just the truck pretty far down, and it was more than manageable. The road's pretty well kept. All right, guys, I'm on the road again. I'm leaving Colorado. I'm done with this place, specifically Grand Junction. It was not this bad over in the east side of Colorado. Jesus Christ, look at this. 106 degrees. I left Florida to avoid the heat, and here I am in 106 degree weather in the freaking desert, dude. No thanks, I'm out. I'm heading towards Utah now, so I'm gonna be hanging around there. I found a spot potentially that I like on the map. Have like one or two that I can check out. So I'm gonna head out there, and we will see what it's like when I get there.